Hey guys, this will be the week 2 of season 3 wrap up. Just go over some highlights, which honestly in this week I don't think there was any crazy plays or anything. Maybe Mark's match, just because I held Mark with his team, and the way Mark played it and the way the outcome was, it really showed like how good of a team build Mark had there in the end, with him testing and then getting some advice from others. And then we'll go into some stats just at the end and make this real quick. So, really, I'm just going to show mine and Kyle's game, just some quick plays, just because I felt this match was really close. There's some couple predictions here and there, and trying to play it smartly. First off, his first turn was I had this Hippodon versus Milotic. I didn't even bother calculating this. I just went, I eat this hit, I'll get my Stealth Rocks up. And or I believe I went for the Earthquake right away, something like that. Okay, no, I did get my rocks up. So Kyle predicted me. He probably looked at my team and went, okay, like probably the Snorlax eats this. So I think that's why he went out there to catch the Snorlax. But I don't think Kyle would have just gone after this on the Hippodon, because usually this thing is bulky and would even hit this with an Earthquake. So Kyle tries to make a prediction, doesn't work out for him, so he goes back. And this gives me a free Earthquake after. And then I know this thing usually runs Recover, so I opted to go, instead of the Earthquake damage, opted to go for Toxic. Helps me out too because he burns me anyways. And here, I just decided I have to save some Mons, just because I decided not to let this thing die off the start. So here we see this come out. I just fired off. So Psychic. Kyle goes this. I think he probably not very effective. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe Hidden Power Electric? No, it's not Electric. Hidden Power Fire for the Celesteela. So Kyle makes prediction to think I'm going Celesteela. I decided to stay in because Psychic is really all I have to hit this thing anyways, other than the Psychic from the Cresselia. Like, I didn't really have anything for this. And it helps out a lot because that's doing 46. Kyle can Synthesis up. But in the end, he doesn't really beat me. And he's also playing on the defensive. And when you play on the defensive, crits happen. So I get a crit there. And Kyle decides to stop synthesizing up. And he goes to the Gig Drain. So this gives me the kill on the Venusaur. And that was a massive bulky threat to my team, because I did not have much to deal with that. Here goes Terrakion. I forget if this is where he sorts these up. I should have just gone for the attack there, because I had walls or different things. But Kyle gets the +2 off, and this Terrakion runs amok on my team. And I do have a full health Cresselia when he hits me with that, so I do get a Psychic off. I believe I do just let this go down. And now he's at 21%. I will go to my Mienshao here. And nothing I had killed this except for High Jump Kick. I could have gone for a U-turn and he would have died to Life Orb after if he decided to knock something out. But I go for High Jump Kick here. Kyle's smart to bring the Protect on this Mon. And then he switches out to Metagross here. I go for High Jump Kick again to get damage or a kill, and I miss, which really sucked on my end. But Kyle goes for Bullet Punch here. And then right here, I feel like Kyle had a misplay because he goes for Bullet Punch when he showed Zen Headbutt, which have done a lot more, and it has the flinch chance. But this allows me to curse up. Here, Kyle goes Milotic here, and I think after the first or second play here, he should have seen that I didn't fear this, and he should have not stuck with his gameplay. Because here, I just curse up in front of this, showing no fear, and I think Kyle maybe should have recognized that I probably had some way to play around this, being like a Facade or Lumberry or Rest or something. But I do have the Ipava Berry, and oops. And then from here, Kyle just Scald Burns me. But honestly, I'm max special defense. I'm a +3. No, sorry, that'd be +4 out of +6. Curse Snorlax. And I get a little bit greedy here, but nothing came out and killed me anyways. Kyle goes for Mirror Coat here, which again, I'm not entirely sure why he went for that play. But he lets this go down. Tapu Lele comes out. I think maybe just won this. He goes to the Z move, and I didn't calc this. I thought this was just Scarfed, and it almost kills me. But I get my Papa, and I decide to kill this thing right away. So I get the Facade off. And after this, this honestly came down right to the wire. Because I went for Facade here to get damage off. If Kyle flinched me there, I think that would have been game. Because I needed that Facade damage off. But it does quite a lot. And this is pretty much the key play. Kyle goes for his win condition, which is the flinch. He doesn't get it. Thank God for me, at least. And I do get the Autotomize off. And then after that, I just sweep, and I show Kyle the Z move after, even though like Iron Head or Earthquake would have got the kill at the end. That's really like the only game I felt that was not like, it was like a lot of games were played well, but I think this one just had a lot of a lot more predictions and key plays made for both me and Kyle trying to win compared to other games where we just played standardly. But that's really the only highlight. In other news, Brandon's game, he won 2-0. Steven won 2 games today, or this week. He got a 6-0 against Girl Alex, and the 3-0 against Bravest Bird. Jordan lost to Alex. Alex got the 5-0. Ty beat Brad 3-0. Mark beat Javin 4-0. Matt played twice today. He won against Dan 5-0 and against Liam 3-0. And then I played against Kyle and I got a 2-0. So at the end of week 2, Steven is in first place. I believe he's like plus and minus 17 or something. I will double check this quick. So yeah, at the end of this week, Steven is in first with a 3-0 and is plus minus 13. I'm second, 2-0 plus minus 7. And Alex, the Belleville Bays are in third place with the 2-0 with a plus minus 6. And then I guess I missed this last week. I think it was just because I recorded the recap before the drop. But in week 1, I did end up dropping, or at least at the end of week 1, I dropped Rotomo for Vikavolt, and I made that a Z user. And this week, there's only one drop, and it is by Brandon, who drops Crawdaunt for Kyurem, and just the regular Kyurem. So that's it for week 2. Week 3, we'll look at the games quick. This week, another giant match between Brandon and Matt. Those two have a pretty good history of battles together. Both are really skilled battlers, so it'll be looking forward to do that. Same with actually Kyle and Steven. Both are really good players. That'll be interesting. We'll have Liam against Jordan, Mike against Brad, Girl Alex against Mark, Dan against Alex. I am up with a doubleheader this week against Ty and Javin, and Kyle actually has a doubleheader, and Mike has a doubleheader because they play each other also. So that's week 3. Well, and I guess I'll be posting the battles hopefully Wednesday or Thursday if anyone plays before then. If not, most likely Tuesday because I'm really busy class on Monday. So Tuesday's most likely when I'll mass upload all the games for week 3. I am recording this Monday of week 3, so technically all of week 2 will be posted on the Tuesday of week 3, and then week 3 will be posted on the Tuesday of week 4. But until then, see you guys.